way of introduction, I'm Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede. I was born in the year 1968 in the Ikere local government area of Ekiti State. I was commissioned into the Nigerian Army in the year 1992 as an infantry officer on the rank of second lieutenant. I have attended several courses in the course of my career, which has brought me this far. And the last was the senior executive course at the National Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies, Kuru, Jos, Nigeria. And the course of my career spanning over 30 years, I've had several appointments, cutting across command, staff, instructional, and operational deployments. I've also participated in several operations, amongst which are Economic Committee of West African States Monitoring Group, ECOMOG for short, in Liberia, Operation Harmony 4 in Bakassi, and Operation Lafia Dole, and later Operation Adikai in the northeastern part of Nigeria. I contributed significantly to the operations in the northeast, where I commanded 27th Task Force Brigade, Buniyadi. And based on that, I was elevated to be the sector commander at Headquarters Sector 2, Operation Adinkai, where I commanded several successful operations that neutralized key Boko Haram members and several foot soldiers. I was also the General Officer commanding 6th Division of the Nigerian Army, where I commanded units and formations in 4 different states of Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Rivers, and Delta State. I was also the commander of the Infantry Corps, which meant that I commanded 60% of the army before I was appointed as the acting chief of army staff on 30th October 2024, owing to the demise of the past chief of army staff, late Lieutenant General Oluyede, by His Excellency, the President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I was thereafter confirmed by this National Assembly as the 24th Chief of Army Staff on 3rd December 2024. In recognition of my contributions over time, I have been conferred with several military honors and medals, which include Grand Service Star and the Nigerian Army Medal, which is meant only for Chief of Army Staff. I also earned Training Support Medal, Field Command Medal, and Field Command Medal of Honor. I also earned the General Officer's Medal and ECOMOG Medal. I'm also a proud recipient of the Chief of Army Staff Award twice. I believe all these earned me the privilege of commanding the Nigerian Army as the 24th Chief of Army Staff. In all, I can tell this hallowed chamber that I have dutifully served Nigeria, and my devotion to duty in the various theaters of operations within and outside Nigeria, I believe, foreshadowed my current nomination as the Chief of the Defense Staff. So I'm here this morning to present myself for screening and probably to share my experience as Chief of Army Staff. Well, I can tell this hallowed chamber that my experience as Chief of Army Staff was actually very challenging but rewarding. Challenging in the sense that being a service chief in Nigeria, it's something that requires courage, extreme dedication and commitment. And that means you have to submit yourself totally to not sleeping, to not having any time of yours, and doing everything under duress to make Nigeria safer. Now, what are the challenges here? We all know that the resources are not enough. The enablers are not enough. So it makes it very difficult to get everything required to prosecute the war against terrorism, banditry, and other sundry crimes in Nigeria. Well, I believe with this hallowed chamber having to support me, things can be better. And it's important for us to know that for Nigeria to move forward, it's imperative that we develop our own local military industrial complex, because we can't keep on buying equipment from outside, because these things are extremely expensive. So it's incumbent on the country to develop its own capacity to produce the required equipment to prosecute wars and checkmate challenges facing all of us. And apart from this, we all know that we are dealing with every kind of warfare these days, which includes cyber crimes, cyber warfare, cyber attacks, and all in that light. And it's important for us as a country to checkmate the kind of misinformation that's out there. Because if this is not checkmated and on time, I think our challenges will be far from over. Then, as Chief of Army Staff, I made it a point of duty to improve the welfare and well-being of my soldiers and their families. But again, despite that aspiration, it became difficult to achieve in total because of lack of resources. It's